Hello people, it's back to school time! Okay, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite back-to-school snacky foods. So the snacks that I'm going to be sharing with you today are all like packaged food items, something that is like shelf stable. I have a few for you today, some of my favorites, so I'm going to share them with you right now. Okay, so the first thing I'll share with you is fresh dried fruit or vegetables. There's a brand called, well, like you can buy it in bulk foods like this, or a lot of them come like packaged. I've seen like big ones at Costco. They have like dried broccoli. It's like a chip. So freeze dried means that it's going to be like a little more crunchy, and then dried fruit is sometimes a little more gummy. So tip for that. But one of my favorite brands, I think it's just called Crunchy, and they sell Crunchies, or maybe it's Crunchies. I'll insert a clip of it, but they sell it at Walmart, and I found it like 5 or 6 years ago, and I was like in love with it. My daughter loved it, and it's just an easy snack that's, again, shelf stable. They also sell a ton of varieties now. They have it at like Whole Foods, and Target even has a ton, so that's one of our favorites. Oh, here's another one. This bag I got from Costco. It's blueberries. They're like gummies. My kids seriously love them. Okay, another favorite. Obviously, I couldn't do a video without sharing Lara bars. I don't have that many actually on hand. So there's different types of Lara bars. And yes, they do have a lot of sugar in it, but it's natural sugar from the dates. There's also a lot of fiber and good stuff too. So there's Lara bars that's like mixed with vegetables. And there's Lara bars that like my favorite Lara bar is the coconut chocolate chip. Oh my gosh, it tastes like an Almond Joy. It's seriously so delicious. My kids love them. I obviously love them. They're great, and they have minimal ingredients and none of the like crappy, preservatives and stuff in them, which is great as well. Another thing that my kids love are Kind bars. These are great too because, again, the ingredients, there's a little more ingredients in this than there are in Lara bars, but it's all like healthy-ish ingredients. It's still a snack bar, so obviously there's some sugar. This one in particular has 6 grams of sugar, but there are no genetically engineered ingredients, and they're super grain, so it's like more healthier granola bar option, and my kids love these as well. My kids used to love the popped corn and what do I have? The dark chocolate chip, but for some reason this summer they haven't been reaching for them, so we'll see if that changes when school time comes around. Another bar that I really love are these RX bars. My favorite is the chocolate. I'll insert a picture, but the chocolate to me tastes like a Tootsie Roll, and my kids really love them. It's like a Tootsie Roll with a little bit of salt on top. That's the like texture of them, the chewiness. I have not tried these yet, maple sea salt and mint chocolate chip. I don't know, I think they're gonna be delicious, but these are great too. They have a lot of protein in them, so it keeps their bellies full while they're at school. Okay, so these are another favorite. These are RX bars for kids. It's a smaller portion because their tummies aren't as big as our tummies are. But this so it lists the ingredients right on the front, so you know there's no bad stuff. You like how they did that? Egg white. It has 2 egg whites, 4 almonds, 5 cashews, and 1 date in this bar. And obviously it does have sugar in it because the dates have sugar. So let me see. It has fiber, 11% of your fiber, 3 grams, and then 7 grams of protein. So this is going to keep their bellies full, again, to sustain them throughout the school day. Yeah, so these are a great option, and these, I got chocolate chip, and you like how the chocolate chip looks. So cute. Okay, another one for you is a chip. Oh, I have been in search for like a healthier type of Dorito chip. I love Doritos. We call them messy chips at our house. I buy them once a year for birthday parties, and then the rest of the year I don't. They are so delicious, but they're like the worst for you chip that you could buy. So these kind of taste the same. Obviously, they taste a little different because they're beans. It's called Bonitos. That's the brand. It's like a chip made out of beans. Let me read to you. Oh, these do contain milk. Womp womp. But they have a lot of fiber in them. 20% of your daily fiber, 5 grams of protein. So it's a great option for when you really want some chips, but you don't want the chips. Do you know what I mean? These are so good. Okay, another thing that I love to pack in my kids' lunches are, what are these called? Ginger snaps. Ginger snaps. These are from Sprout though. They're pumpkin snaps. Oh my gosh. They're like even beyond ginger snaps for me. I like ginger snaps, and ginger snaps are, how many times can I say ginger snaps? Okay, so I initially found ginger snaps when I was looking for a dairy-free cookie option for my kids, because we were dairy-free for a really long time. We're not so much anymore. Anyway, short story long. And I found ginger snaps, and my kids love them, so I was like, okay, it's a little not so much healthier. Still 7 grams of sugar with 5 cookies, but what can you expect? It is a cookie, but there's also a little bit of protein, a little bit of fiber in here, and they taste delicious. It's a cookie. It's just like a cookie alternative that tastes a little better in my opinion. Okay, another crunchy snack alternative. This is like healthy junk food, really is all this is. Okay, so Boom Chicka Pop, they sell a honkin' bag of this at Costco. I just got the little bag to share with you. These, again, are dairy-free. These are the kettle corn type of kind, but basically just popcorn. Sometimes for my kids' lunch, I make just like popcorn on the stove. I buy the kernels and then the seasoning on the side. But these, it's like a nice package option. They also sell like the mini bags, so you can just throw them in the lunch too. But I like these because they have fiber, obviously, because it's like corn. And then a teeny tiny little bit of protein in there, 1 gram of protein per, but the serving size for this is 2 cups. 2 cups of this. It's crazy. So obviously you get a lot for, you know, the amount of carbs that you're putting in your body. One more thing I want to share with you, another like chip kind of thing. You hear that awesomeness in there? So we like these. These have added sugar in them, and then the dried coconut does not. So I typically buy the dried coconut, but I wanted to try these and see if my kids like them even more. They like these more than the dried coconut. Well, one of my kids does. But because they're crunchy, they have that crunch. So if you're like a chip person and you really like chips, you're going to like these. Basically, it's just toasted coconut, and it is delicious. Let me see the macros on this thing. Ooh, 11 grams of sugar for a half a cup. But a half a cup is a lot for these, because let me show you what they look like. Well, I'll show you the chocolate ones because they're open. They also sell a chocolate variety, which I don't know, might get some getting used to. If you really like chocolate, it's good. Can you see what's in there? Is it delicious? I don't know. Okay, so they're baked and crunchy, and yeah, the ingredients on these are really basic too. Coconut, cane sugar, and sea salt. Super simple, but again, added sugar. So I would prefer the dried coconut. And then these are another great option, organic protein. This is a plant-based bar. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough, and I really enjoy these. Let's see what's inside. Oh, what's inside? 10 grams of protein in this bar. Crazy. Organic chia seeds, 6 grams of fiber. It's gluten-free. Ooh, it's developed by doctors. Does that make you want to buy it? Okay, so this bar in particular is vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO. Is that stuff important to you? 20% of your daily protein. Insane. 24% of your daily fiber intake. Huge. I feel like we can always get more fiber in our systems, right? Am I right about that? Yeah, so this is another great option as well. Taste delicious. I love these. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to share with you, I don't have on hand. I haven't bought it all summer. I've been waiting for school to start. It is the Justin's Hazelnut Spread. It's our version of like Nutella. I am obsessed with Nutella. I've had Nutella in my house like growing up. I never thought that like, for me it was like peanut butter, you know? I thought everyone had it in their house, but apparently that didn't happen since like the Nutella boom 5 years ago, where everyone's like, Nutella, Nutella. And I'm like, what? Didn't you have this in your pantry growing up? Anyway, it's delicious, but it has like 21 grams of sugar for 2 tablespoons, which is crazy. So I found Justin's Hazelnut Spread. It tastes a little different. It's a little more grainy because of the nuts, but it has 1/3 of the sugar. And so it's definitely a more healthy option if you want that chocolatey Nutella goodness, but don't want to pack on the 21 grams of sugar that it has in it. Yeah, so you guys, if you follow my lunch videos at all this past year, you know that I'm obsessed with Justin's Hazelnut Spread, and you're like, stop talking about it, we don't care. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this, you know, junk food installment, my favorite junk foodies. But I hope you guys got some ideas or inspiration for lunch boxes. If you guys want me to do another installment, I can certainly do that, because I have a lot of like snack food. I love snacky foods. I'm the type of person who likes snacks all day long, so I try to look for healthier options. Sometimes it doesn't always work. I love my brownies. Oh, I did share a healthy brownie recipe. I'll link it somewhere. It's delicious. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.